My next guests are building, actually in the process of building, just about done setting up, Euston Park Social here in the city. And it's a very interesting concept. We'll pick their brains as to how it works and how you can go and check it out and soon. So we have Susan and Gene Cormier. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
By the way, I hope it was a fun way getting in here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's good. We like to pretend that it's 9 o'clock, but we're filming before that. We can pull the curtain off. Euston Park Social. I guess my first question would be, why Euston Streets, first of all?
Well, we have been looking for spaces in Moncton for a while now, and I found a plot of land that had really overgrown grass and not that much space, but I said, hey Gene, this looks like this could be an opportunity. Why don't we scoop it up and see what we can do with it? So that's how it came to be, where we started the concept.
Right, so it's not coincidence, but it's just kind of that was the lot that was there.
Exactly. Yeah. It was a great price, and yeah, we decided let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So shipping containers. There is a couple of them on site, from what I understand, just to kind of cover the utilities and the cooking and whatnot. But it is an open concept. It's open air stuff. So why, in a city where the weather can be so weird, are we doing this outside?
Because I think we really need a place to celebrate when it's really nice and the time to be outside. And that's sort of the craving that everybody's has right now. They're all itching to do more stuff outside and just to enjoy that weather. So we just want to be a part of that and, you know, promote that when it's time to be outside and having a lot of fun. You know, Euston Park's going to be a part of it. No,
100%. It's that social space now. Everybody wants to meet somewhere and text on their phones, but they want to be all together. You know, that's what they want. So how long has this been in the making? Because I understand you guys got the lot, but how long ago was that, and how was the planning for all of this?
We probably started kind of conceptualizing this almost 2 years ago now. We purchased the land and we had, started developing what we were going to build. We were hoping to open last year, but there was a lot of road work that was happening in that area, so we decided to hold off, which actually we're glad we did. It gave us a lot more time to kind of plan and get everything exactly how we want it. So yeah, so it's been a couple years in the making, so we are very eager to get this up and running.
No, 100%, very excited.
Yeah, we had to jump through a couple of hoops with the City of Moncton, and they were so helpful in helping us with the rezoning and the whole process of that. And then from there, they're looking to expand and grow Greater Moncton in this area. So we're just part of that mix, and so it's really an exciting little push from the downtown core that we know right now, and I think it's just kind of growing a little bit, and that's great.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting to be a part of something, and especially something that can have an everlasting effect. Where you mentioned downtown is growing, and you guys can be a big part of that. Why shipping containers? They're kind of in vogue right now in terms of the reduce reuse stuff. But why shipping containers for this concept?
Well, shipping containers with the site and what we had to do and what we wanted to do really fit the concept. So this is where we kind of said, okay, we have to have a starting point, and so with the outdoor lifestyle and doing all that kind of stuff, we thought the container was the right thing to do. And it's insulated, and we're going to be cooking out of it 12 months of the year. There'll be some other, fun things coming out outside of just the space of enjoying the summertime.
So we'll definitely have to pay attention to that. So we'll see how the summer goes, and then we'll see through the winter months. What's the menu going to look like for this spot?
Well, I'll speak about the beverage menu.
Sure.
We're going to be focusing, we've got 8 taps coming out of our walk-in fridge. We're going to be focusing really local on craft beer. So there's so many great products right here in Moncton, Riverview, Dieppe that that's really going to be our focal point for our taps. We were just at Flying Boats the other day doing some tasting, and we've had some great experiences. So we said let's focus on what's happening in the city here.
Yeah, 100%. You talk about new microbrews and local breweries. I mean, you've got Cavoquet that just came out. You've got Pump House, obviously, who've been here for 20 years now. You've got, there's such great microbreweries in particular in this area that certainly deserve the focal point. Let's talk food.
Yeah. So the whole thing with patio and patio lifestyle is enjoying your time outside. So the food is not finicky. It's something that goes well with the beer and with your patio drinks, with your white wines and your rosés and that kind of stuff. The food will be, of course, thought out in terms of like a foodie and in terms of the cooking that I normally do in other parts, you know. But for here, we're going to take those elements and make it more fun and approachable. There's no white linen. It's walk up to the counter, and then once you order some food from us, then you'll get a buzzer, and then you actually come and get the food from us from the kitchen. So we're part of this service and this sort of, you know, link to the food. So we really are looking forward to doing that.
Gene, as a chef yourself, was there certain pairings, certain palettes that you were looking specifically to pair the local brews along with the food?
Oh, well, the microbreweries around here are just doing some amazing work. So, I mean, there's lots of stuff to choose from. So it's really nice on that front. It's more on like, how can I condense some of these like different places that I've worked and some of these different flavors and just put it into a nice package. So the menu will not be, you know, very, very long. We're looking at doing some, you know, couple items and then growing it and then having some other fun later on in the summer as well. Yeah,
and focus on the specialties. And then also, and then you can also change it up, what works, what doesn't work, and all that.
Absolutely.
And then you have total creative control.
Well, just the beer garden thing is worldwide, right? So we can go and sit in Vietnam and have a beer on the side of the road and have a certain dishes, and we can be in Italy and have certain dishes with our, you know, with our aperitivo time. And so there's all sorts of different plays, and just being outside and enjoying that, I think that's where we want to have fun with it.
Was there any kind of local dish that you wanted to include, like a puttinape, or
I
don't know if you can put some frico in a cup, I don't know.
I'm sure we can if people would like that, but for me, what we're going to do is, for sure, we're going to do a take on the tourtière dish. The tourtière dish was one of the dishes that I had a chance to do at the Bocuse d'Or competition in January, so in Toronto. So this was like the Final Four competition to see who was going to be selected as the next Canadian candidate to represent Canada to go to Lyon in 2022.
Yeah, you're downplaying it. This is a big thing.
So it was a lot of fun, and the journey of building this dish, and you know, all the people I've met like while doing it and being on stage and having these like top chefs being the judges and all this. So it's really humbling, and it's just a lot of fun, and I just really worked that dish, so I want to show a piece of that like at the restaurant, right? So
this is your baby. This is what.
Yeah. Well, I think people will want to will want to try it, and we do it justice. You know, it's not the haute cuisine version, and but it's super tasty, and you know. Yeah, you just have to come and try it out.
It's something you want to walk up and then you can have with your beer. You know, that's all it is. We've got some photos to go through, so let's have a look at the monitor here of kind of the concept and the further designs. Maybe you guys can talk your way through some of this.
Absolutely. Well, this is the front entrance as you walk in. There'll be less snow, obviously.
Yeah, there'll be ideally no snow, but
we're in the next week or so. We're going to have our sign put up on top of that bar across the gates there. But anyway, that's the entrance in, and you can see the containers. That's a 40-foot there. So the window on the right-hand side is where guests will come in. They'll order. We'll give them drinks, and then where you see the people on the other side there, that's where you'll pick up your food from. That's where the chefs will be. This is our pergola area, so this is where we'll have some rain coverage. So for days that aren't super sunny and perfect, we will have people can still come and enjoy some great food and beverages.
Yeah, so we took all that from your Facebook page, by the way. So you can plug the Facebook page now if you want. If they want more details, where can they get it?
Well, we're at Euston Park Social on Facebook as well as Instagram. And there we kind of have shown photos of the starting right through to where we are now. And we'll have some announcements coming up pretty soon about when we'll be doing our grand opening for the public. And get people kind of excited about what's going on.
Yeah, we certainly don't want to blow any of the opening or anything, but is there a soft open, or is it going to be just a hard open?
We are going to do a soft opening for a couple of weeks where we're going to invite in some groups from throughout the city as well. Invite in some people from Facebook and different places. So if you start following us and like us, you might get some invites. Just to kind of run through the processes, make sure that we've got everything ironed out. So once we do open, we're ready to go.
Yeah, that's kind of your dry run. Make sure all the food works. Make sure all the taps work.
Yes,
that's an important thing. You know, we've got about 45 seconds.
Okay.
So I don't know how to end this, but I give you guys some very good luck. I guess break a leg's a theater thing, but I certainly hope everything works out well for you guys. And you know, other than that, I mean, shipping containers aren't as big as you think they are once you get in them and you set up everything, right?
It's very true, very true. We've had some pretty tight quarters with during construction phase. Our contractors have been amazing. It's like a game of Tetris with them getting everything installed, but they've done a great job. We're going to have to go through the processes with all our incredible employees that we've hired so far to figure out how we're all going to fit in there and work together and get along.
There will be X's on the floor.
Yes.
You stand here, you stand here, you stand here, and that's about it. Susan and Gene Cormier, thank you so much for joining us, and as I said, good luck.
Thank you.
That's Euston Park Social. Find them on Facebook and on Instagram. As they mentioned, there might be some stuff coming up. All right, just saying. Just saying you want to get in on that.